a man picked up a sniper rifle. He took aim at the fund manager, the man who had deceived him and destroyed his family. A gunshot rang out, and the manager fell to the ground. He then turned his gun toward a Wall Street building, targeting the financial elites inside. He was out for revenge for the ordinary people who had been scammed by these elites. Next, he pulled out 2 grenades, stuffed the rifle into a bag, poured gasoline over it, and set the bag on fire. He walked calmly across the street, put on a white mask, and headed straight into the building. Jim stepped into the investment bank that had defrauded him. He walked in with a gun, aimed it at one of the managers, and got ready to pull the trigger. But then he spotted a photo on the man's desk. It made him hesitate. The photo reminded him of his wife, and he decided to spare this man's life. The others, though, weren't so fortunate. Jim then charged into the office, firing wildly, but there were too many scammers around, so he tossed a grenade directly into the crowd. Just then, a large team of armed SWAT officers arrived and rushed up to Jim's floor. At the same time, Jim walked into his boss' office, coming face to face with a man who had ruined his life. He took off his mask, even with a gun pointed at him. The boss stayed calm. Instead, he mocked Jim. Jim looked at the security camera and proposed a game. He set the gun on the table and started counting down from 3. Whoever grabbed the gun first would survive. But the boss didn't wait for Jim to finish counting. He snatched the gun, a smug look on his face, and pulled the trigger. Nothing happened. The gun was empty. Right then, the SWAT team burst through the door. Before the boss could react, the officers, thinking he was the attacker, shot him on the spot. Jim quickly dropped to the floor and lay motionless. The officers thought he was a hostage and pulled him to safety.